This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Good evening and welcome to Headlines Now with me, Evelyn Matthew. Till today, the residents of Madhavaram were oblivious to the fact that a child rapist whom the Interpol was trying to nab for quite some time now was living just down their streets. Someone who seemed like a father figure, Mr. Jack Fernandez, was living the perfect life away from the prison bars of France. Still, the CBCID here in the city nailed him down. Tonight on the bulletin, we take this case off this French criminal who made Chennai home and find out why the city of Chennai and the entire country, in fact, is shaken out of its wits when it's a foreign national who is the offender. What about the many conniving pedophiles we hear of on the loose? Why not the hue and cry about every offender who has committed the crime? Ms. Magdalene Jayaratnam, a councillor, joins me on the discussion hour tonight at 8 p.m. But before that, let's take a look at what's making news in the state. Amma wants an answer. Jayalalitha says the DMK's touchiness with a JPC probe only raises suspicions of a family involvement. Spectrum scam, the perfect poll plank for the politicians of Tamil Nadu as the sets for the polls 2011 are ready to go on.
It is a victory for political leaders in the opposition, including myself.
LK Advani mounts pressure on the Prime Minister, says he should answer the Supreme Court and immediately set up a JPC. A French rapist in hiding in the city has been arrested. He was on the Interpol's most wanted list and given a red corner notice. The new age burglar has all the keys to the latest locks in your home. The police's advice: think like a burglar. It's a grand Wednesday of colour, food and prayers. The fervour of Eid ul-Zuha fills the city's air.
Festivals are all about the food as well. Think of any festival and a menu immediately jumps to your mind.
And Bollywood looks towards Collywood for ideas. The southern scripts head to Mumbai for their Hindi avatars. Let's also take a look at the rest of the day's news nationally. Did Yediyurappa help his family get government land? The opposition releases new documents, but the BJP firmly defends him. Calls were reportedly coming from under the rubble of the Delhi building collapse till last evening. 38 men and women wait to be evacuated. The Punjab High Court pulls up the CBI and the government on former cop Rathore in the Ruchikar molestation case. The Environment Minister claims that the dead tiger in Sariska was poisoned, another one to be relocated from Ranthambore. Big Boss and Rakhi Ka Insaf are only for adults to be broadcast after 11 p.m, rules the IMB ministry. Well, starting with our political story, it's been 3.5 days since A. Raja played the hero of a resignation drama, and a day after his supporters gave him a grand reception here in the city. Now, the main opposition in the state, the AIADMK, is capitalizing on every political gain it can get out of the mess that Spectrum Raja had got himself into. Today, the AIADMK's General Secretary, Ms. J.J. Lalitha, questioned the DMK, asking them that if the former telecom minister was innocent, why Karunanidhi was afraid of a JPC probe into the scam, and that the DMK chief's opposition to the probe had only raised several suspicions about the very involvement of his family members in the whole Spectrum saga. On the sidelines of her latest statement, Ms. Jayalalitha has also said and claimed victory for A. Raja's resignation, saying that it was barely 3 days after her call for a public campaign that he resigned from his plum post. So the Spectrum scandal, which saw the fall of the telecom minister, has set the political tone in Tamil Nadu, at least for now. From the opposition groups in the state, it is the finest hour. So here's what the telecom scandal means for the DMK and more so for its arch rival, the AIADMK.
These scenes of celebrations by the opposition AIADMK and a show of face-saving defiance by the DMK has escalated into a war of bitter words.
ராஜா செல்வம்னா நான் திருநங்காளி ஆனால் நான் வந்துடுவேன் அப்படின்னா ஒன்றும் காலி ஆகாது வர வேடாட்டாங்க.
Jayalalitha tried but failed to isolate Karunanidhi from the Congress. But her handling of the telecom scandal won her many political points. Other opposition groups are also taking maximum advantage.
It is a victory for political leaders in the opposition, including myself.
இது ஜனநாயகத்திற்கு எதிர்க்கட்சி கிடைத்த மிகப்பெரிய வெற்றி என்பதை மீண்டும் நான் இங்கே வலியுறுத்துகிறேன்.
Karunanidhi's attempts to use Raja's Dalit background to his advantage failed to excite supporters. But the mudslinging has helped the opposition for now. But will the momentum continue? That's something the opposition is expected to do, not let the issue die down, as the election in Tamil Nadu is only 6 months away. In Chennai with Peer Mohammed, Jay Santosh for NDTV-Hindu.
Meanwhile, a day after the Supreme Court questioned the Prime Minister's silence on the 2G scam and Minister A. Raja, which is being seen as a great amount of embarrassment to the government, the Solicitor General of India told NDTV that there was no cause for embarrassment at all. The Supreme Court had questioned the alleged silence of Dr. Singh while hearing a petition by Janata Party Chief Subramanian Swamy, which said the Prime Minister's office did not reply to a letter on charges against Raja for about 15 months' time.
Well, we'll answer it in the court. We'll answer it in the court.
But court has also said that whether the material has been put before the Prime Minister, because Subramanian Swamy...
We'll answer it in the court.
But don't you think it's an embarrassment for the government as well as to the Prime Minister?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that there's any cause for embarrassment.
But the court's observations have given a new handle to the opposition, with more and more voices demanding an explanation from Dr. Manmohan Singh, the latest being senior BJP leader L.K. Advani.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में उसी विषय को लेकर के एक गंभीर टिप्पणी की गई प्रधानमंत्री के ऊपर और पीएमओ के ऊपर। मुझे स्मरण नहीं आता कि पिछले 60 साल में कभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने प्रधानमंत्री के कार्यालय पर इस प्रकार की टिप्पणी कभी पहले की हो। और मैं मानता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री का कर्तव्य बनता है कि इस विषय में जो टिप्पणी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने की है उसका तुरंत वे उत्तर दें।
Well, up ahead on headlines now, he escaped from France and housed in Chennai, but not too far from the handcuffs of the CBCID. That's coming up in just a bit.